What's up, guys? We are back with another video. We are doing BTS Dionysus.
Dionysus, I think.
Dionysus. I think that's proper.
The God of Wine.
God of Wine. I do like that. Okay. We have 2 new Patreons, so we're gonna give the shout outs real quick.
Yes.
It is
Daniel M, support tier patron, and Michaela W, loyal support tier patron.
Thank you.
So thank you both so much. Again, we really appreciate you.
All of our thank you as well.
Yeah. So you should be receiving it in your brain any moment now. If you pledge $3 or more, you should have that Discord link by now. Hopefully you join us. Everything really fun. Here is the updated list.
Bing, 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 bing.
Again, thank you to all of our old patrons, all of our new patrons and stuff. It's like 5 pages long. It's long. It's huge. It's awesome. It's only getting bigger. So again, we really appreciate you. And if you want to support us directly, get really cool exclusive perks, access to the Patreon only Discord, access to Patreon only live streams coming up, and access to Patreon only videos and stuff like that.
And if you guys have seen, we put on our subscriber count so you guys can see how close we are to that 10K goal. We are so freaking close.
Yes.
It's been a hell of a journey. We are closing in on it. Once we hit that 10K, we can actually have merch for sale on the channel. So if you guys are interested in that, that will be open for us. That will be unlocked at 10K.
Yeah.
So if you guys help us get to that number, that's just something that rewards you guys back and helps us out and promotes our product and keeps us going.
So, as I was saying, just go to patreon.com/ZiahTV for all of those cool perks. But yes, that's also a good announcement too. It's okay. It's Monday brain, guys. It's Monday brain. So we are going to jump into this. I'm really excited because it's BTS. How could I not be excited for this?
It's been a week.
I looked at all the other videos. This was the only one that had English lyrics and everything. And I read the comments, so this one seems to be fine.
This is a color-coded. I know we've been told to stay away from them sometimes, but I know that they are acceptable in certain
this one, I believe, was one of the ones that people said this channel, like Lemon Ring or something like that, is okay. So we should be good with this.
Let's get into it.
And if we're not, I literally looked through so many videos. It's the only one I could find. So, without further ado, let's jump into BTS Dionysus.
주들이 소자 팔자 들소 퍽도 분위기 디스타 여기 Let's still live the LA 그냥 취해 마치 디오니소스 한 손에 술잔 다른 손에 든 칠소 투명한 크리스탈 잔속 찰나기는 예술로 술이 입어 마시면 예술 You don't know what to do 내가 보여줄게 난 전혀 다른 걸 주제 아이비와 거친 나무로 된 마이크 절대다 한숨에 나오는 소리 따윈 없다 해가 들 때까지 we're the party.
So you know what I like about RM's part? It's very interesting because when the song is Dionysus, the God of Wine, like debauchery and partying and all that stuff, okay? So at first you can be like, oh, okay, this is like a party drink song. But,
I kind of got that, but then when he tied it into the art.
Yeah, because like...
What is
a flamboyant art and a crystal glass art is alcohol. Well, if you drink it, you get drunk full. So
I think that's cool because it is, and even in Greek mythology, right? In like Greek history, it is an art form to create good wine, and we still see it today as like all these wineries and
wine aficionados and everything.
I don't know. Get some fancy cheese in here.
So I think that again, since BTS is known for having like their deeper meanings, having meanings beyond what is like initially being said. What you're seeing here is like this is not like a simple party song of like, hey,
I don't
like if you want it to be that, like it can be, and that's the cool thing about BTS. But what this is about is they are like the alcohol. When they're referring to drinking and alcohol in this song, it's referring to art as a whole, like their creation, their stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm seeing. You know, because this is BTS. Yeah, this is BTS. Like they don't do that simple shit. You know what I mean?
This is true. If they're talking about a girl, they're not talking about a girl.
Yeah. So, they definitely have like the multiple layers and like RM, of course, is going to have multiple layers to his like amazing verses and stuff. But I love that because like he does at the beginning of the song kind of let you know that like, hey, this isn't going to be a song that's like your traditional like drinking party song. Like there's a deeper meaning behind this. So real fans will catch that.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little quiet on our end.
We'll edit it on your guys' side so it sounds better. Well, he will. I just say here. Look pretty.
You don't know what to do 내가 보여줄게 난 전혀 다른 걸 주제 아이비와 거친 나무로 된 마이크 절대다 한숨에 나오는 소리 따윈 없다 해가 들 때까지 we're the party 잠이 들 때까지 we're the party Sing it 불러 다시 drink it 마셔 다시 우린 두 번 태어나 주들이 걸 빠져 미친 예술가에 한잔 두잔 예술을 불러 엉해야 다 마셔 내 술잔에 다 빠져 미친 예술가에 한잔 두잔
Okay, so that, like, the chorus and stuff really does, or like I guess the hook really does kind of reinforce that. You know what I mean? Because they're basically just saying like, get lost in the art. It's not like get drunk and like on the surface level.
Yeah, it's almost like they're using like the surface level to kind of push a bigger picture, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone can imagine a party. Now imagine a party in a piece of art. Right? It's like you have all these little pieces going on, all these little like subgroups going on, and they're all like participating. They're all on the same canvas, but they're all kind of separate. And you'll see that in art all the time, right?
Yeah.
You'll draw this huge background, have a little like bush over here, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident over here, right? And some deer, some, like, and it's just like it's really cool to see that like they're proud of what they're producing and their art. And like the same thing with music, right? There's so much going on, and like. Even like going back to the analogy of a party, right? Like, because they're like party till the sun comes up or whatever, right? You can still see that like them as creators is their own little canvas and their own little like art piece, and I really do think that's
it's like
cool.
really getting lost in the art. It's like saying to the fans like get lost in our art, get lost in like our music and stuff. You basically get drunk, you know, like being drunk is a loss of function and stuff like that. So, you know, big brain right there. But also saying like for them getting lost in the creation, getting lost in the creation of making that art. So it's really cool because it has like this self-reflective element too to it, where they're talking about like art as a whole and the art that they do, and the fact that like like when you really truly enjoy art, like when you're sitting there listening to BTS, you really can get lost in it, almost like you're drunk off of the art, you know. So it's like really
we
cool.
are right now, we're kind of getting pulled into the story. I love it.
Very great like use of like imagery, similes, metaphors, all the
and like
things
the references to like
English.
Greek mythology as well, which is just so cool. I do like this. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. We should be able to send it.
Got to see my stop, rock and feel so CJ 난 다시 태어나는 비로소 When the night comes, when the night comes, 둘이 어리채운 dumb, bass drum, go say dumb, 해가 뜰 때까지 wait the party,
No, I actually just want to say really quick. I really like J-Hope's part right there. Like, it was very catchy, and I'm not sure if he's using that as kind of like, because I know that they have made fun of like mumble rap before and kind of like that, because he's like, you know, when the night comes, mumble, tumble, and it was like more of like those bars that you would typically see in that, so you feel low note bass drum goes dum. But like, even if he's not using that to make fun of like mumble rap or making fun of like that in particular, like it still sounds really good and it's still very catchy. And because this song does have kind of more of like that trap like party type feel to it, like those lyrics fit really well in
almost like a techno sound as well, like with the instrumentals. I really do like how they keep tying back like drinking to music. There's a really easy, and it's like a rhyme scheme, and they like just their verbiage and how they're like singing the song, and like how they like constructed the verses. It goes like drinking music. So it's like you have this ladder of like you can't really like distinguish one from the other, and it's like very like mixed up, and I like it. So like even the rhyme
almost
scheme,
like a cocktail.
even the rhyme scheme here, using like the mumble and then the tumble right into the dum, you're still carrying like almost like a fake rhyme on with them, right? And the repetitive of threes is just really cool. So I thought that was brilliant. So
it really was. I really like that part.
Back into J-Hope's part, I do love the boy.
해가 뜰 때까지 wait the party, 잠이 들 때까지 wait the party, 세게 불러 다시 drink it, 마셔 다시 우린 두 번 태어나 춤추니까 천장에 걷혀 시대의 허터 춤추니까
really quick. I'm not gonna like pause it for long, really quick, but I did want to catch this because I remember I wanted to talk about it last time, but I didn't get to it. So I think it's really interesting where they say in this part of the chorus, "Drink it up, creature of creation."
Yeah, I really am looking forward to watching a DK TV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there has to be because there's a lot of cultural references in this that we're just not going to get because we're not part of that culture.
I don't like. Obviously, I don't think it's like the reference for this, but I think it's really funny because like we play League of Legends, right? So SKT is South Korean telecom, right? And then like telecommunications. It's just so funny, like how like use that word is, I guess. And
that
it made me automatically
part
think
of
of
that community. Then like it's really cool. So yeah, again, like I don't know these references. I don't know if there's a Korean reference for the creature of creation, the pain of the times, and telecommunication with me. Hopefully, you guys will like let us know if there's DKTV, and then we can watch that and like fill in those blanks. Yeah. But I still think it's really interesting because to me, when I first read Creature of Creation, I wonder if it's just talking about, because they drink it up, Creature of Creation. I wonder if it's just talking about like either the artist being the creature of creation because he is the one that created the art that you're drinking up in, or the fact that like you are a creature of creation because you were created, simply put. You know, like it could be just like that simple instead of big brain.
Yeah, I had a completely different thought because we have this almost Greek mythology, like all these references, right? Yeah. I automatically thought of Gaia, like the mother of Earth, right? And then it's like the pain of the times, right? And I was like, oh, that's kind of like Cronus. But I had like a little bit different, like
it could go very deep. Yeah. And so again, like we won't know until we get an explanation. But
these are very, very rough. Like we're still learning.
Yeah, for sure. This one definitely has a lot more references than we're gonna normally get in a BTS song.
어디든지 다른 party day Take 팝아도 로테하나 다시 왔으가 나를 say 다시 왔으가 나를 say 다시 왔으가 나를 say 네가 알던 넌 yes right 머릿속에 해잔해 예술도 이 정도면 그럼이지요 새끼로분 자신과 싸움해질 싸움 배를 들어 올리고 원샷 허나 나 여전히 목말라
I think we need to break that down.
Yeah, Suga came in and he spit hard, and he definitely had some things that like make you think within the things that he was saying.
Yeah, I had one more thought about the creator of creation, and then the pain, and then the communication. I think that's also like a process of art. You create something, because we are our biggest critic, you hate it, and then you get outside outside input on it. I thought that might be another stuff too.
Yeah, I feel like that could definitely, like, it definitely ties in and makes sense.
But let's break this down. First of all, Sugar, BTS isn't K-pop, okay? So I don't know how to tell you now.
They call horizontal reincarnated artist, I mean, he does repeat that and stuff. And it's really interesting because, like, if you know anything about, like, Suga, BTS and stuff, he and like RM and stuff, like they got a lot of heat.
Their image.
Yeah, they got a lot of heat at the beginning for being underground rappers and then joined the K-pop scene. Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, you're like switching up. You're not a real artist. You're not a real rapper anymore. Like you joined K-pop and stuff. And so, you know, I'm sure that this is referring to kind of like that struggle he had with like the identity crisis almost of like people being like, oh, you're like now a K-pop artist. You're not a rapper. And he's just like, but I am still a rapper. I'm reincarnated as an artist, you know? Like, it's like that back and forth.
Goes back to, I think it was actually Jimin's line, but it's like, we're born twice. And maybe, like, they're born first as rappers, and then they're born second as, like, in this group, of BTS group. And, like,
for the rappers,
as, like, these idols now. Because, like, I know, like, that was the hard part. It was like, you're not good enough looking to be an idol, you know? And they were, like, got a lot of judgment for it. I think that's really, I really do like that.
Yeah, it does. It gives you like insight on like how he felt about like the criticism that like they first got.
He received while switching over. Yeah. Artist too much to drink. Yeah, the new record is a fight with you. Yeah, I like this because he's saying that like what he's putting out, or maybe like what BTS is putting out, may be hard for people to take in. It may be too much, and like for us right now, we're kind of overwhelmed with some of the references. Like we're not understanding of all the references. Maybe that's what he's trying to say right there. It's too much to drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know how it can go. There was one other line that I think we might not grab with the 5.
Yeah, the 5 seconds kind of throws us
Let me
off.
play it through really quick. Yeah, right here. Whether I'm an idol or an artist, it's important. It's sadly, or I mean, I think it's sadly, and then it kind of like continues on, so it just didn't fit. But like it's true, and that like kind of reinforces that because he's saying whether I'm an idol or an artist, like it's important. Like meaning that like it's important to people, like other people, like view it as important.
And then
like
that's
labels.
his 2 lives, right? Like an idol or an artist. Like maybe he has to be like a public figure to be an idol, but then on the underside, like his studio and his creation and his beats he's making,
what he
all the
likes
songs.
to do.
Yeah, that's the true artist side of him. I really do like that.
Yeah, and so like I think it's double meaning where it's important to him, but it's also so important to other people. And it's kind of like for what? Because like people want to put all these labels on you and stuff. And he was like, look, at the end of the day, I just want to make good music. You can label me whatever you want, but like I just want to make good music.
And
like, who cares about the labels?
I think we see that a lot in like their mainstream songs. Like you don't see Suga like really popping off in Butter. And then
he did a little bit of rapping, but not a lot. Like
and then so that's like the more idol side of him. And then you go over to Dashita, and that's the artist. That's like passion, right?
Yeah, Dashita.
I think that is like kind of what we're seeing as a reflection here.
It's being able to do both, you know.
And I think that's important. I think that's really cool. And I love all the solo projects that we've seen from the groups. The members
so
of the group.
good.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Individually, they're all incredibly talented. Together, they make the perfect combination. Like,
they're insane.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Better do the only call one shot. 허나 여전히 목말라.
You ready for this? Are you ready to get hyped up?
마셔 내 술잔에 다 빠져 미친 내 술잔에 예술을 지불러온 해야 마셔 내 술잔에 다 빠져 미친 내 술잔에 생각을 지불러온 해야 Trappin', 딜소, 통도, 위기
I'm really pleased with that.
Is there a secret ending that we don't know about?
I just want to say, Jin has one of the coolest announcer voices, and we saw that in the live room for our last video with them.
Yeah.
It's so funny to see him like almost like shoutcast.
Yeah. No,
Get
it is.
ready.
So something I want to talk about there
round 2.
at the end. There's 2 things I want to address. So one, the end of Suga's part where he was like, like the one shot, like. Like you pour it up, drink it up, or whatever, but I'm still thirsty and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's obviously like what if we're talking about it from the musical side of like the references. It's talking about like let's keep going. Like I made this, but like I'm still thirsty for more. Like I still want to make more music. And then on the fan side, could also be like, well, they heard that, but they want more.
Yeah,
like your fans are always going to want more from you. That's
and I think it's a different parallel because it's like at one side he was like, this is too much for you guys to drink, and then he's like, but I'm still thirsty. And I think that's cool that he like pushed it to like them and it was like this might be too much for you.
Even on the self-reflective side, he could be like, "This is too much for me to drink." Like at the time, he's feeling too much pressure. You know?
Oh, I like.
Yeah, because there is an element of self-reflectiveness in this song. So you can even be like being like sometimes it's too much to drink. Like sometimes like the art gets overwhelming for you, like as the creator and stuff. You know, and I've definitely been there and stuff when I've been working like all right, I gotta edit this and I gotta edit for the gaming channel. I gotta do like it does get overwhelming.
Gotta make music.
Yeah, I gotta make music. Exactly.
Gotta carry Judah in league. What's going on?
So there's a lot of things when it comes to being an artist that could mean. But also what I liked about the end is like RM comes in and he's like, "Are you guys ready?" You know, and like introduces the climax of the song. You know, the magnum opus of the song, the final
opus. is.
Yeah, the final part.
words.
And then they all come in. It combines like all the hooks. Because you heard like different hooks throughout the song.
Yeah.
It combines them all together into one. And to me, that was such like artistical genius right there to have all these different parts that, because like this song is a very multi-layered song, right? Like you have elements of rock, you have elements of pop / K-pop, you have elements of hip hop, trap, rap, all these different things. And then they supplement that with having all these different little hooks that get repeated throughout the song, and then at the end it all comes together, and I think that's so cool.
No, and then like kind of we were talking about, I was using the party as a reference earlier, right? Like BTS is this larger canvas, right? And if you see all the little things working together, like you just said, it creates this beautiful, beautiful picture.
Yeah, it was absolutely awesome. So that was amazing. Thank you guys so much for recommending that.
Cannot wait to watch the breakdown video. If there's one.
Yeah, if there's one, let us know. Link it to us in the comments down below. Please, we appreciate that. We'll probably do that tomorrow if you guys get it to us.
We can get it. We'll get it tomorrow.
So if you made it to this part in the video, then go ahead and leave this. It's going to be like a wine drinking glass thing because Dionysus is god of wine. You know, it makes sense. I already knew which one it was going to be.
Okay, I feel it.
Yeah, big brain. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We really do hope you enjoyed the video. Again,
please consider to like and subscribe.
Yeah, it really helps out a lot. And if you want to support us directly, again, you can go to the Patreon. We really appreciate it.
Don't feel pressured to.
Yeah, don't feel pressured. We will see you in the next one.
Yo, wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, bet just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, bet just stop in the flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow up. Wait, hold up, is it too late? Just set the record straight.